Here we have the Lee Ram Swage remover. This is a tool that removes crimps in primer pockets on military brass. And there it is. This is an adapter so that it fits into the Lee press. It's the quick change job. You see it's got the 3 sets of teeth on it. Quick, turn, in, locked. So put that on. And we let's drop that down, get that into press. As such, you can see I've wound this a long way out. We have got case without primer there, deprimed. Pop it onto the lower section, which is the like this here. That's the large one for large primer. Comes with set for large and for small. So what you do is you have to really fiddle with this. You raise up to the top of the stroke. There we go, that is the top of the stroke. Okay, now you wind the die down until you reach a firm stop. There we go, that is a firm stop. Oh, no, that's a firm stop. Then you drop that down and you turn this an additional quarter turn, which would be there. Wind down your locking tab. Bear in mind you're going to have to change this for different calibers. I'm always cursed with long threads on this channel. There, locked. Then, stroke, press. You can feel the stop and then ka-chunk like that. And there we have it. You've reamed out the primer pocket, gotten rid of the crimp. Let's get a case that I know hasn't been done. Remember which box they're in. I think it's this one. They are indeed. We have, this is a triple G 762. That one just then was matched. This is just your standard stuff. Pop it on. Oh, you have to sort of guide it. Sometimes they go straight in, sometimes they bounce off the side. There we go. Now, yeah, it's done it. What you may find, if you've wound it down too far, you'll find that it curves over the end of the case. If that's the case, that's not too many uses of the word case. Wind it back. What you may find is you've set it up perfectly correctly and it's still curving over the end of the case and it's not really doing anything to the primer pocket. There is a batch with a manufacturing fault where they fitted 2 of the insert in there. If that's the case, you need to take this apart, have a look, see if there's 2 of the inserts in there. In my case there was, so I've got a spare insert out of it. And an apology from Lee, because I had to ask them, because let's face it, Facebook forum groups were no help whatsoever. Thanks guys. That was what the answer was. So if that happens, you've got one of that batch. Just have a look, take it apart, have a look inside. Other than that, yeah, it's a good product. It works well. It makes it so that then just give the pocket a little bit of a chamfer. And then get a uniform tool, pop it in, a bit stiff to start with. But soon finds itself and it's bottomed out a little bit more. And that could have done with just a tad more swage. So I'm just going to drop that die down a little bit more. But I'm sure you see the difference, because if I get one, oh come on. I'm sure you see the difference. It's done a great job and then it won't come off. This is embarrassing. Come on, don't make an idiot of me. Do that enough by myself. There we go. I got a case that hasn't been done. I'll try the same, chamfer the pocket. That's a lovely clean pocket there. It's definitely been through the tumbler without the primer in. Okay, I've already done this one, that's embarrassing. Okay, never mind. Never mind. What? That one been done and this one hasn't. I'm terribly inconsistent sometimes, I tell you. Anyway, so edit that bit out. Oh, here we go. Here's one that hasn't been done. chamfer, cuts, and there is no way of getting that in there at all. Will not go. Now come on, Mr. V, tell the truth. There is a way of doing it, but your hands look like this afterwards. I'll pop it in. And yeah, see, it's actually starting to go in now. As I said, I will just adjust that a tad more. Slacken the lock nut down another quarter. Drop it down. Okay, put it on. Ah, it's more like what I was expecting. No, don't really need to chamfer it again. Yeah, there we go. There we go, see? In straight away, no messing. Done. So that was my fault. So, Lee Ram Swage. What I'll say is, it doesn't completely remove the crimp. You still have to use primer pocket uniforming tool and primer pocket chamfer tool, but it does make the process a hell of a lot easier. And yeah, I've got blisters and I'm filthy. That's just the way of it. Reloading press wise, you may notice I have standard little press here that's set up pretty much full time for decapping. This bad boy here I use for the primer pocket tool, and I use that for full length sizing. Then for actually seating the bullets I use a Lee hand press, and you'll see that in a future video.